Hey Cancer, welcome to July. I'm doing a cute thing where I pull a card from. Sorry. Okay. I'm pulling an angel meditation. God, I got a really boring card for us though. I got the angel of responsibility. Ugh. My ability to respond makes me feel accountable. I am joyfully responsible for my life. Alright. Well, I guess it's sort of good for us, Cancer. I think we've kind of been in a phase of knowing we need to be taking more responsibility and kind of being like, oh, responsibility. I want to be able to be good at that, but I also don't fully want to take accountability for things because that's tough. That means I have no one to answer to but myself, and no one's at fault but myself. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, whoosh, lots of queen energy going on for us. Well, I'm gonna table those queens and see what else is going on. But yeah, it sounds like we're stepping up into something, like some power perhaps, but I think our power is only coming from, Five of Cups, shit, Ace of Swords, yeah. Well, definitely with this Queen of Swords and with this Ace of Swords and the responsibility card, oh my god, this reading is not fun and cute. It's kind of like the get your shit together month reading. Ugh. Well, maybe we can throw in like a little Mary Poppins kind of energy with this. Like, for every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap, the job's a game. Well, we might need that because we're definitely cutting through some bullshit. We're kind of like, oh, we have to face the truth. We have to face up to the responsibility of our actions and how we take care of ourselves and what we are creating by our actions. Shit. Whenever we use our ability to respond with our talents and capacities to all that is ascribed to us, we are being responsible. This can mean using those talents and abilities for the good of all in a light and joyful way. Responsibility is only a burden, this says, when we forget to use our talents and cut ourselves off from the flow of spiritual energies that are always waiting to help us whenever we can respond. Okay, so that, yeah, this angel is a little bit like Mary Poppins coming to our life to have us cut through the bullshit, admit that our rooms, if not our actual physical, literal rooms, at least our mental, emotional, spiritual rooms inside our minds are a little bit messy, and we gotta get real with that. So, I mean, a good medicine for you this month might be, like, to actually clean your room if it is messy. Oh, what a boring tarot reading, right? Sorry. But it's real. This is real. These are the messages I'm channeling from the divine. And, if we listen to the divine, maybe some good shit will happen. Who knows? Queen of Swords. I think this is, again, just us. We just gotta, like, be honest with ourselves. So much honesty, so much cutting through bullshit, so much truth, so much, like, reconciling with, like, how much we've been doing and what we can do differently and kind of what, yeah. Because Five of Cups, I mean, we're, like, kind of a little bit grumpy. We're a little bit sad. I mean, we're Cancer, so we're, like, emotional fucks, so. But the thing with the Five of Cups is always that, like, there are these two little cups standing up, and then we're just looking at what wasn't working. So, this is kind of like, to me, an Eeyore card. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like your depression is somewhat, not that things didn't happen that are making you feel the way you feel, but it's also like, whatever didn't work out, whatever you felt like you lost, whatever you feel like the past, it's like the past isn't the past. Especially with this responsibility and this sword energy of, like, kind of getting real with shit. It's like, it doesn't serve us to be, like, so, like, oh, I, like, fucked up. Oh, how did I let things get this bad? Or, like, oh, why don't things work out for me? It's like, well, we still have these two cups. We still have this opportunity to start anew. We still have these chances to take responsibility and to like kind of step up into a new life and create new things and to get real with ourselves and to just kind of grow up. Oh no, we have to grow up. But yeah, I think that this card is just a little bit pouty. I'm getting like pouty vibes from this, and it's like, oh, I don't know. Like, it's hard to tell a Cancer to not be pouty because, like, I'm a Cancer and I'm super fucking pouty, right? So it's like, I get it, but we're not helping ourselves and we're not actually making the changes we need to make to be able to kind of be more in this Queen of Wands energy, which is like our creativity and just kind of like being vibrant and like totally like because this energy popped up for us, so it's like our creativity and like our best lives are here for us and available, and I think that this will come to us all from us kind of just getting real. So let's see what else comes up. Cancer, maybe after we've kind of cleaned up our act a little bit, we'll get some good vibes. We'll see. But yeah, I think we gotta clean up our act a little bit. And that might mean kind of doing some things that we might not technically want to do or we think we don't want to do, but I think we'll feel better once we do it. So for example, cleaning a room. That's a simple thing. Or like taking care of our finances, creating a budget, that kind of, like the practical kind of matters of, you know, functioning as an adult. I think once we kind of get a or starting a new pattern, like maybe meditating even, that it could be as simple as that. It could just be starting a meditation practice, but kind of just checking in with our health, how we take care of ourselves, whether that's physical or mental health, how we look at things. I think that we're really just needing to, and whatever it is that we're feeling like a victim of or we're feeling like sad about, again, I think that what we kind of got to do, oh, so many, I don't know, should I read so many? I don't know, I'm not going to. Okay, yeah, but I think also in Mary Poppins, first of all, they had a blast cleaning their room, and then they got to go hang out in paintings on the sidewalk. Oh, the sun. Yeah. So it's like once they kind of like took responsibility, they got to go play a lot more, and they got to like really enjoy their creativity. It's kind of like we're inhibiting ourselves from enjoying our creativity and like our full fun in lives because we're afraid of this kind of shit. 8 of coins, 10 of coins. Cool. Yeah, so I definitely feel like first part of July at least, it's like getting real with ourselves, cleaning up our act, whether literally, physically, whatever, metaphorically, kind of just checking in with this angel, not feeling like a victim, kind of feeling like, okay, I can do things differently. I can shift these things in my life. I can shift my approach to whatever it is I know I've been holding myself back from. That will absolutely help illuminate things, help us step into our power, help us, like, it'll just shine a light on really being able to enjoy this Queen of Wands energy, our own creativity, and then we'll be able to, instead of focusing on these things that weren't working, we'll just be able to build anew. It's like, let's like forget the old patterns or the old stories. It's like that's in the past. I really feel like a lot of this too is about letting go of the past and looking forward, moving forward, taking responsibility to move forward and to see what we're capable of and to really step in. This is like all about our power and the ways we're holding ourselves back, I guess. Because the 8 of coins is kind of like, I think it's the creative genius card, but it's also kind of like the really getting some groundwork laid on a project and kind of actually making it happen, not in just like a theoretical way, but like actually like building it And then the Ten of Coins, like the Oprah abundance card, where it's like, shit, everything's great. You're like a fucking bazillionaire, right? And so, but how can you be a bazillionaire if you don't take care of your finances, and if you like are not, if you have no spreadsheets in your life? I'm not saying it has to be a literal spreadsheet. I'm just saying, like, you make sure you're not leaking energy. Like, maybe, and that could be anywhere. I kind of getting like a leaky vibe. Like, we want this 10 of coins, but we need to be the people who are capable of having this. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you, this is a stupid example, but like if you wanted a dog, right, but you had no stuff for a dog, like you had no bed for it, you had no food for it, you had no bowl for it, you didn't have any time to walk it, you wouldn't be able to have it in your life. So I think that this month, and this isn't necessarily about a dog, maybe it is, I'm just saying we have to create the space and be prepared for the thing that we want, and to be able to take care of it when it comes, and to be ready and present to change our lives and shift and be responsible for said other dog or living creature or big bank account or new finances or project or like whatever it is we're trying to invite into our lives. The thing that's not there yet, the thing that we're all like sad and grumpy about, it's like what we really need to do is get real with ourselves about what it is we need to take responsibility for, what bullshit we're kind of telling ourselves to keep ourselves stuck from having the things that we want, so that we can recognize our own power, shed a light on just where we're holding ourselves back, and making those shifts and changes to kind of take the medicine that Mary Poppins wants us to take, so that we can be have a more creative life where we actually get to go into the paintings in the sidewalk and have fun, and then build the things and take the time, have the energy to kind of get the shit together for the big thing that we want. So again, if it's a dog, then it's like saving money to go to Petco to buy all the supplies, and taking some time off to like be able to walk the dog, or like finding a new schedule, whatever it is. 8 of Coins is like we're building those foundations to have the 10 of Coins, which is the thing that we really want, the thing that like is what we've been working towards, and what we in our heart's desire, really, this abundance and like this like cool, just like living our best lives thing, and that will all come from this. So it's actually not that bad of a reading. It's actually a really positive, good reading, and it's actually a very pragmatic, cool, practical reading, right? It's like, get your shit together and then you can have all this abundance, and it's not that hard, and you can have fun getting your shit together. It doesn't have to be a doom and gloom situation. It can be a positive, illuminating, powerful scenario for us. So Cancer, in conclusion, let's get our shit together, and then we're gonna be smooth sailing, and we're gonna have the life of our dreams. Beautiful. I love you. Good luck.